What up, peeps? It's your boy Heckin Steve. It's the 5th of July, man. Hope everybody's doing good. What's up, Matt, man? What's up, Fat Matt? 2 Matts in a row, hell yeah. What's up, family? Logan, Airdog, Quick Blue, Justine, AJT, BP. Hope you guys are having a great weekend so far. Good 4th of July. What's up, Pokey Mage, Aaron, Purple Yeti, Lil Dranky Poo. Easy Gamers in the house. Sebastian's here. Daniel. James is here. Yeah, it's a full version of the song, yeah. It's my intro, man. Finally got a Switch too. Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome, man. Alright, guys. It is the 5th of July. I was going to do this yesterday, but then I decided, you know, most people are probably busy. And I was also really tired after everything I did yesterday. So I said, I'll just do it on the 5th of July. It's no big deal. Of course, We Are Family said 5th of July doesn't have the same ring to it. Well, it's no big deal, man. I kind of figured that family would be excited that I'm just going to talk about resellers in general. Because he's been complaining every time I try to make a video that isn't related to a reseller. How was my 4th? It was great, man. I just played some games with the boys in the evening time. During the day, you know, went around shopping a little bit. I had the day off, paid day off from work, so that was pretty exciting. Daniel got his Switch too. That's freaking sweet. I don't know. I read that a second ago. I don't know if I said anything about it. What's up, Hash? What's up, Amy? Will, I did not make my intro song. It is a song from a band called Vans in Japan off of the YouTube music library. What's up, GD? Just got a new 4K TV. Hell yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Hash in the house. Joey Chestnut gobbled up glizzies to win the competition again. Hot dog eating competition? I was about to say right before right before this stream started, I just ate 4 of them, and I'm still good to drink. So, I don't know how many hot dogs he ate, but put me out there, I might do some damage. Nah, I'm just kidding. 4 is already way too many. There's a lot of salt in that shit, man. 17th win in a row on the hot dog eating contest. James says every day is a paid day off of work for him. Yeah. Wasn't always like that, though. We got a couple of videos in the queue tonight, but I figured if we go through these pretty fast, we'll just fucking find some other shit to look at. I haven't watched reseller content in so long. I have an idea of how it's gonna go, though. It's gonna be fucking lame. It's gonna be boring as shit. There's a reason why I sleep in instead of going to yard sales, and it's because I don't want to see any of this. Joey Chestnut ate 70 hot dogs? Okay, yeah, there's no way in hell I would ever do that. That's a lot of weenie. What's up, Greg? Yo. So I got the strategy guide to Breath of the Wild, right? Because, you know, I've been playing that on stream. Dude, first thing I did, man. This shit made me so sad. First thing I did is I was like, ooh, let me pull out the map so I could, like, take a look at it, right? And guess what your homie did? I'll tell you what the fuck I did. Where is it? There it is. I ripped that shit right there. Right on the edge, man. So sad. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to frame this shit so I don't fucking break it anymore. I'm gonna make this shit so thin. Dick holes. Anyways, yeah. Got that guide so I could get good at the game. What's up, Bill? I got the strategy guide on Amazon. It was like half off. It was like $21. Apparently it was like $40, like regular price. Which I'd be damned to the face. I wouldn't pay $40 for strategy guide. What's up, Popeye? Good to see you, little Lulu. Alright, Kenneth in the house. I see you there. Great video on Switch too. Thanks, man. Scored. Missed a couple people coming in here. Kenneth. Daniel. Well, actually, I already talked to Daniel. GD. Get a cloth map. That's actually a good idea. Happy 4th to you, Alucard. Alright. Let's get into this shit here. So the first video that we're looking at is Mook's Treasure Trove. It's called Craziest Video Game Garage Sale Haul Ever. Collector Grail Items. It's got 4,600 views. It's been out for like a month. It's not bad. I can't wait to see. Okay, someone here already said he lowballed him. This is gonna be good. Alright. Fucking Mook. The most awkward name ever for a channel.
Can I look around? Great.
Yeah, James, ever. He's guaranteeing it. Yo, shout out Astrobot. That's a good ass game.
Good.
All right, toy cars, 2 for $1. I guess he's not interested in that Aragorn Barbie doll. Or figurine. My bad.
Just gonna ask you for the Legos.
Legos are on this table.
That table. Cool. Great.
Sounds like a Sesame Street villain.
I have to come.
Pause. Have to come. Okay, so he's in here looking at. Okay, it said video game, right? It's 8.5 minutes long. So what's with this appetizer of Legos here?
They should be sorted in like the Disney ones versus like some of the.
Gotcha.
Although they may have gotten mixed up.
No, that's okay. I think I saw some Star Wars ones I was interested in.
There should be 2 in there, I think. Some of them are.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Man, do you think that resellers fall asleep when they edit their videos? Because this is so fucking boring, man. Like, even with Miller Lite, this is boring. Let's see some action, son!
Not any video games or like 80s, 90s toys. Stuff like that.
I recorded that stuff. Not much. Some old Sega Saturn games, PlayStation games.
What do those
I would be
prices say on
interested
those
in any
Lego
of that.
games?
I collect all that old stuff.
Take a look.
Great, thank you.
Oh, okay, so he's one of those resellers that collects, too.
Let me see what else so I can get some video games.
Allegedly. Nice crotch shot there.
Like some old G.I. Joes in here.
I didn't see no Joes in there. I saw Woody, though. If they're that organized, I bet they're priced high. I don't know. It's just like bundles of toys, I guess. They probably did it like this so you could just come up and grab a bag, you know, for a kid or something. Like a little grab and go kind of thing. Not like, ooh, let me pull my phone out and scan shit to see if it's worth money. Because, most people don't fucking go to yard sales for that. I mean, I've said that shit before. But yeah, I mean, that's the truth. Like, you're not supposed to go to a yard sale so you can make money. You're supposed to go to a yard sale to buy shit so they can make money. And it's not like they're fucking raping you for your damn wallet cash. They're asking reasonable prices most of the time. But of course we know when fucking resellers see a price on something they don't like, they like to point out in their videos, say, ugh, what a nasty price. It's like, dude, fuck yourself. You would do the same thing, and you will.
There's the McDonald's, the Star Wars ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have a whole.
I haven't seen the Sinners movie, bro.
machines that they had. This is in a
Right.
while.
28 inches
I
later.
can't keep track of it.
I kind of like this mismatch. It's like some GI Joes or something.
I tried to put like groups of stuff together and just
Yeah.
make it interesting. I'll wait for Daddy. I don't know what they are. I just brought up chicken fingers.
Figurine erasers.
So I'll wait till he comes back.
Dude, they made way too much shit for the episode 1 movie. They thought that thing was going to change the world. They made so many different what do they call it? Merchandise categories for that. And the movie was okay, but like the only thing I remember that was cool about that movie is the little cups they had at Taco Bell with like, you know, like Princess Amidala and R2-D2. Of course, if we had cups like that at a restaurant these days, you would never be able to get them because fucking people suck now. And they would just go and buy them all up like they do with the fucking popcorn buckets at the goddamn theater. Fucking stupid bitches. Dumb shit, man. Everybody, it's just so sad that people act like this nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be playing more Breath of the Wild for sure. Dude's gonna look that up and be like, oh wait, never mind, I'm a fucking retard. Cause he is. He's a fucking retard. This dude sucks ass. I can't believe he almost has 10,000 subscribers either. This is the most boring goddamn shit I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Oh my god.
Oh, here we go. Now we're getting into some good shit. Y'all see that? Y'all see what I'm seeing? Thomas the Train Chair? Nah. Video games. Let's go.
Okay. We'll go through it together. Well, PlayStation controller.
Wow.
Yeah, if a scalper bought
Yeah,
episode
in
1
the
toys
box,
back
that's
in the
cool.
day, they would have been as disappointed as a scalper that bought
Long
Switch 2.
boxes.
So I know that Mook's little tiny peen right now has just fucking grew to maximum length like that. Because we're looking at some old school, we got some long box PS1 games, we got some Dreamcast, we got some fucking Resident Evil Code Veronica. Which, by the way, random thought, Code Veronica on the GameCube is like $180. That fucking game is $15 on PS2. What the fuck did resellers do to GameCube?
Demo disc from Hollywood Video I used to work.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, look, oh, it's a brag. It's a brag. Hey, check this out. It's worth $15. Ooh, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it for two. Two in them. Yeah. These people are pretty well organized. They probably have a maid or something, or like a housekeeper.
Yeah. I am in the process of putting most of them together. Complete
I'm just kidding.
sets.
I converted everything into the online.
The
launch
ROMs and
box
everything.
all
Yeah.
that stuff. Yeah.
No.
Damn,
I-
Resident Evil 2's up to $66 now. Why the hell did he put PS2 and Oh, because you could play it on PS2, PS3, I guess.
I'm buying so much of this physical media. I love it.
They probably will remake Code Veronica. They need to remake the first Resident Evil, man.
Best one ever.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah, and see, the thing about the GameCube versions of those Resident Evil games, other than the 0 and Resident Evil 1, like Resident Evil 2, 3, and Code Veronica, those are just ports of the PlayStation games. So, like, they are not different at all.
Honestly, I'm interested in absolutely everything.
Yeah, that sounds like a collector to me. I'm interested in everything. Yeah. Do collectors do that? Do collectors buy everything when they find it? Fuck, no, they don't. They look through everything and they piece out what they really, really want. So there's your red flag right there. I'm a collector. No, you're a cocksucker. That's what you are.
Some Xbox stuff in here.
Double pack of Director's
Xbox,
Cut. Where they have the
64.
demo.
360.
360. Yeah, 64.
Oh, and it's
yeah,
actually
yeah.
164 with a controller that doesn't have a broken joystick.
I'm going for the complete in the box 64.
Battletoads.
Oh, nice.
The only really expensive one I know I have is like mint condition.
What the fuck? Why is Armored Core $150 on the PS1? Why? How? What the hell happened to that? Nope, because here's the thing. You can't even blame You can't even blame collectors on that, because I've never ever heard anyone ever, except maybe like 2 people in my whole life, and I worked at game stores. I've only heard like 2 people ever talk about Armored Core as a series, and one of them was M. Seamer. So him and like maybe one other random person throughout my life have ever talked about Armored Core. So why the hell is there such a demand for this game to the point where it would jack it up to $150? That's crazy as hell, dude. And I'll be honest with you, I got like a personal rule. I don't spend more than $120 on a PS1 game ever. And I only did that once, and it was for Dino Crisis 2. Everything else should be like in the $50 to $75 range. Anything over $100 on PS1, you're a fucking dumbass for buying that shit. Unless it's like a special edition or anything like that. But yeah, like Silent Hill being almost $200, that's ridiculous. That's stupid. Like, these games were $50 brand new when they came out. Okay? And you can play these fucking things on your phone for free. Like, you need to like get that in your head though, because I know there's some people that always disagree with me about collecting and stuff. But like, it's just like cardboard or plastic cases and like manuals, okay? And like, yeah, I got some expensive shit in my collection too, but specifically for PlayStation 1, like that shit you can emulate on a computer, a laptop, an iPad for fucking free, and it'll play it better than the PS1 ever did. So like, don't waste your money on that, because what you're doing is you're making games like Armored Core $150 when they shouldn't be, because that's stupid.
Kuni original, like in PlayStation 3.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I just bought Twilight Princess recently. It was like $20-something.
Gotcha.
The books and
Wipeout? See? Okay, that's probably because it's a long box. Yeah, the guy talking about Europe. Japan and Europe, man. Their games are so cheap. That's because people in those places, for the most part, they don't flip and resale. Or they're like interested in playing shit that's new. That's all I could assume. The same with Pokemon cards. Pokemon cards are way cheaper in Japan as well. And probably Europe. Armored Core is hyped because of From Software? Could be.
Online or safe for a garage sale when we
Right.
have one.
Capcom versus SNK for the... Oh, that's for the Dreamcast. $50, damn. You know, I almost bought a Dreamcast the other day. But after seeing how much these games are, I'm glad I didn't.
Version where we keep like our Halloween decorations and all that kind of stuff, and like the extra games.
Parasite Eve, now that's a good one. Now, Suikoden right there, you know, thank God that they just put out that compilation, Suikoden 1 and 2, for like $40-50. Because I think that game by itself is like over $50. I think it's more like $80 to $100. I know Suikoden 2 is pretty fucking high up. Suikoden 2. I always call it Suikoden. I don't know why.
We kept a couple Lego boxes of really bad.
But yeah, you see how much fucking, you see how much money all this shit is? Wait, well, hold on a second. Why is Final Fantasy VII $60? I thought, hasn't that game been around $20 to $30 for like 19,000 years? When the fuck did that happen? Hold up. I need to double check that. This video's from like a month ago? Why is that shit so jacked up? There's a remaster, a remake. You could buy it digitally on Steam for $15. You could buy it digitally on the Switch. They actually were still printing this game not that long ago, too. Okay, so just the black label is like $50-something, and you could buy the greatest hits for like half that price. So because of the color. I don't know if there's anything significant about Final Fantasy VII greatest hits versus black label, but they about lost their fucking mind. $60 for that.
I'm very good at keeping them in bags.
I wish I had kept all the Legos from my 90s, from my child. I have all the Legos in totes.
Yeah. I mean, so
But
I don't have
I
the,
wish I had
I
the
don't have the boxes, so, but I do have.
I mean, if I was going to emulate Dreamcast, I'd just do it on my computer. But I appreciate the sentiment.
Yep.
So I at least have
James.
that, so that's at least, you know.
Marvel vs. Capcom
That's
2,
awesome.
$100. House of the Dead 2. So, you know, basically, like, this whole video, like, it was boring as hell until these games came out. And then all he really had to do was just post, like, ooh, look how much this is worth. Look how much this is worth. And you're just anticipating how much he's going to pay for this shit. Apparently, he pays $200 for it. Because that's what this dude right here said. The real low ball. But yeah, let's, we're going to read that reply in a second. But I just want to see this negotiation go down. See if these people tried to fight him at all. on the price of this, or if they were just like, yeah, that's okay, I'm do it. That's why it's important to educate these people, man.
Eventually, Cody, you're gonna have to help Daddy bring that table out.
There was Dino Crisis. Einhander. Is he not going to show that one off? That one's really expensive. He's not going to show Einhander off? That just goes to show you right there, this dude doesn't know anything about what the fuck he's looking at. Like, he just knows, like, the handful of shit. Like, Dino Crisis, Resident Evil, Parasite Eve. Apparently, he knew about Armored Core. But he's not going to say anything about Einhander. I'm sure he'll say something about Sympathy of the Night. Yep. 160. Oh, there it is. Okay, so he did fucking put Einhander on there. Yeah, I knew that bitch was like $200. What, is he gonna find Kudelka in here too? And also, like, these people that are running this garage sale, right? They don't even seem like the type of people that would play these fucking games. So whose games are these?
Dad. Okay. My allergies are bothering me.
Look at that. Strider 2. Dude. Easily over $1,500 at this point, dude. Guardian Heroes for the Saturn, dude. Where? Who's the person that owns this shit? Because these fucking people they seem too uppity to be playing Guardian Heroes for the Sega Saturn.
Strategy guides for Final Fantasy games.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's so cool. I can't believe you
Look,
got that.
if this dude is the guy that plays this shit, if this actually was his games, there's no way he's stupid enough to let it all go for $200.
Has the instruction manual, but doesn't have that whole like insert.
You gotta be shitting me, dude. Box for fucking Chrono Trigger, $200 for some cardboard. They need to remake that game. They need to remake that. Please.
Yeah, the cardboard holder. Yeah.
Why do you say no manual? It had the manual.
That's all right. That's all
You
right.
sell the manual separately?
I mean, I want to buy everything. You just got to tell me a price.
$2,000.
Wasn't expecting this today. I hope he finds that.
Oh. Oh. Are you going to be brokenhearted if you can't find Marvel vs. Capcom 2? You know, despite everything else that you see in there, you fucking piece of shit. If you don't find Marvel vs. Capcom 2, the deal's off, said no one ever.
Oh, he even pulled out some more. Yeah.
God of Wars, PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
Interested in those. And
Oh, you found it.
it's in a separate jewel case. And
Damn, B.
Well, what are you thinking? First.
to figure out about the N64. I don't know much about those, but pretty much it should be like a couple bucks per game, probably.
Oh, no. Look, he's just sitting here heavily breathing above this guy, thinking, like, thank God this dude doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Because I'm about to get super wealthy off of his ignorance. Like, you see how predatory that is? Like, anyone that was, like, a fucking nice person would be like, hey, that's just worth hundreds of dollars. Some of those games are worth hundreds of dollars by themselves. I need to offer you a substantial amount of money. Because I'm a reseller, and I'm going to flip this. But no, this fucking reseller doesn't do that. Instead, he allows this guy to dig him more money out in his profit margins. Because he's a fucking cock, asshole, dick in the butt fucker. Ding dong dick sucker. Terrible human being. Piece of shit.
How does $200?
This is why I make fun of resellers. Because this is more evil than anything I could say about this fucking mook guy. And if you don't like it, you can suck my fucking dick.
Yeah, sounds about good.
$200.
Yeah, if you're good with that, I'm good. 160. You know what? There's 210 here for the extra for the strategy guides.
Thanks so much.
210. You know what? Let me toss you an extra 10. Now let me hurry up and get out of here. Dude's wearing old guy Velcro looking New Balances here.
Thank you. This is
Thank
nuts.
you.
This is not what I expected when I asked for video games. We'll go through it all at home. The Chrono Trigger box alone, the Marvel vs. Capcom pretty much pays for all of this. I have the game at home. This is now complete for me. That's
Yeah, see, okay? This is how fucked up this is. Dude's like, this one thing pays for everything. And he's excited that he ripped someone off that bad. That's fucking horrible, dude. This guy deserves to not breathe anymore. Okay? Not by me. I'm not gonna hurt him, but I'm just saying, the evil that these motherfuckers do is so bad. And the fact that people come in on my comment sections and defend these fucking trash human beings, it breaks my heart more than anything that people promote and like encourage this type of behavior. And that's why I started making fun of these dudes in the first place, because people used to like actually be good. You know what I mean? Like, people used to help other people out, but now it's just like, fuck you, fuck them, fuck everybody. That's the whole mindset that this generation, and not even this generation of people, but like just this time period of life is just so greedy and horrible.
crazy. I love it. I think his price is going to be a lot less at a couple of dollars a game. So before he even counted it, I just threw out 200. Ended up giving him 210. Absolutely ridiculous.
Don't act like you fucking helped him out, you agate Faye. Look at all that. Look at that spread right there. Even got the expansion pack. Look at this. This guy took this photo. It had the expansion pack in it, and he took the little door off so that you know he got the expansion pack too. What a fucking flex, bro. What a fucking flex. These kind of finds don't happen. It's fake as fuck. Yeah, it could be. It could be funny. It could be fake, I mean. But the thing is like, if it is fake... Oh, man, the beer's making me burp. I'm sorry, guys. If it is fake, then that means he's totally fine with being known as an asshole. Just so he can get some views on a video. Sounds like I just described myself, to be honest. Yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, if you look at his view count, like, that's really... In the longest time, that's really, like, the only video that's gotten, like, over 1,500 views right there. Well, other than that one. Alright, now let's read what this comment said here. 210, because that's all I had on me and was my budget for the day. Was more than $1 to $2 a game the seller was asking for. Bro, we all know we would have done the same. Good find, bro. Nah, I wouldn't have done that. Hell no, dude. I would have bought the games that I personally wanted, and I would have told him that he needs to look that shit up or hire somebody else or take it to a game store that he trusts. Because that guy could have got like thousands of dollars for that stuff in like store credit, or maybe close to $1,000 in cash going to a reputable local game store. But he could have at least, you know, like if someone would have told that guy about price charting and how, you know, the value of games work, even if he would have took it to a game store and they tried to rip him off, at least he would have known what to do. You know what I mean? Real women have mustaches? What are you talking about, poop? 200 loose for Chrono Trigger. That was just the box. Just the box. But yeah, that's a epic PlayStation 1 collection. He even had that Lost World Jurassic Park game. I used to love playing that as a kid. And then decent Dreamcast lineup, man. So yeah, maybe it is fake. I don't know, but if it is fake, like I said, he's totally fine with being known as an asshole just to get this video made. But yeah, look at these comments, man. It's like, wow, great finds. I'd quit looking after that score. Wow, dude had a kid that loved Lightning McQueen. Insane, unbelievable. all these people are just like super excited that this guy ripped the shit off of those people. That's pretty terrible, man. All right, we're going to go over here to this Flipman the Fantastic. This guy recently saw a Phoenix Resale video that I did and took it personally and decided to insult me in the comments. I'm pretty sure he called me fat, said I lived in my mom's basement, which is, you know, obviously not true. I live on the second floor of my own townhome. And, you know, he just said all this hateful shit, you know, and it's whatever. But, like, why is he defending? Like, that's what I don't understand is, like, why do they defend these bigger YouTubers? Like, it's not like it's any of their goddamn business, to be honest with you. But, yeah. This is the Chicken Man from Toy Story 2. Shout out Hash, because I told him about this a couple weeks ago, and he called him the Chicken Man. He does look like the Chicken Man. Just give him a tampon. He'll be okay.
Back to the flea market, where I've absolutely crushed it in profits this year. Starting with an absolute banger here. This blue driver is a little device that helps you diagnose engine problems in your car. I thought it had some potential, and when I looked... So this
guy's a buzzard right here. He just kind of scavenges the flea market, and buys whatever he can that makes him a few dollars. Because, you know, that's a great life to have. You know what I'm saying? Just walking around flea markets all the time. Buying things that you could not have any more of an interest in. So you could flip it on eBay to someone random, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, for $4 or $5 profit. Yeah, what a fucking great job.
Looked it up on eBay. I was very happy to see what it was selling for.
$1 for that. Both those together.
Okay. Got it for $1, and it sold incredibly fast for $70.
What's up, Booney? You paid $1 for it and you made $70. That's a little bit better than what I was just shit talking, but what I mean, really, $69 minus 15%. So that's probably like $10 off, $11. Depends on how long it took to sell too. It says buyer on July 15th. Oh, this was last year. Okay. Does it tell me exactly what day this video came out? Okay. So this video came out in January of 2024. So this sold 6 or 7 months prior to him making this video. So yeah, this shit might have sold for $70 and he paid $1 for it, but he had it for a long time. That's the other thing that they don't tell you in these videos. They save their content and compile it together to make it look better. He looks like a dildo. Hold up. I would pity a woman that stuck something that looks like that in their fucking vagina. Know what I'm saying? He's got the beard too to cover his double chin. He's got the salt and pepper, mostly salt color going on. What's going on with the what's this situation though? That looks a little fucked. Kind of looks like a butthole. This dude's short too. Look how tall he is compared to that door. We got a short king over here. I love the phrase short king, because it's just like, hey, I'm gonna call you something that you don't like, but I'm gonna put a positive spin on it. Short king. It's like someone called me the Burger King. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, fuck you, man. Seen that guy in the back of a police car? He actually kind of looks like
some action figures and dolls on this tarp here.
He actually kind of looks like this other. It was like Active Protection. There's this other like channel where they watch like gunshot videos and stuff. He kind of looks like that guy a little bit.
I wasn't exactly sure what they were, how much they were worth, so I decided to look them up, or at least I thought I was going to.
Now you're gonna Google my yeah, something else. Take that best. You're gonna Google my stuff. Maybe I won't sell it after that. Yeah.
Bruh. Well, I can't. Oh, I can't.
Yo, shout out that seller right there. You ain't gonna Google my shit, bruh. I'm here to sell you some stuff. We don't need the internet for this. You look at it, you like it, you buy it. Honestly, I mean, that's great. Yeah, active self-protection. That's the name of the video. Before he went on the Ozempic. Looks like he has 911 in his contacts. He might. The Pokemon Dentist. That's a cool name. I like that name.
I can't buy it if I don't do that.
Yeah, well, then don't buy it.
I can't buy it if I can't make money off of it. Dude, fuck you. That's not what they're there for you. They're not there for you. They're not there for you to do that. They're trying to sell their stuff so they can make money, not be fucking taken advantage of. They're trying to hook somebody up for like $2 or $3 on something that they normally couldn't buy like brand new. That's like $50 or $60. They're trying to help other people out. You know what I'm saying? Like, they make a little money, you get something really cool. They don't like it when these people come out here and they're just like, you know, trying to catch them slipping. Ooh, I could flip that. Fuck you. It's fucking sad. Go work at Taco Bell, motherfucker. Give me my goddamn Taco Supreme.
It's a flea market.
Because that's the only reason you would end up doing a job like this, is because you have no skills. You know what I'm saying? Either that or you have a bad work ethic. You're like, ooh, I don't want to work for anybody else. I don't want to be yelled at for not doing emails fast enough. Or whatever the fuck it may be. I'd rather just walk around yard sales and buy shit for cheap and flip it online. Imagine you're at a cocktail party and you're like, yo, let me tell you what I do for a living, man. I got a garage. I got a bedroom. I got a fucking attic. I got a basement full of fucking junk that I flip online. What aspirations?
Online thing. What, a Google
Put the fries in the bag, bruh.
How you doing?
All right.
See, that's why I have a lot of respect for black ladies, because black ladies do not fucking, they are not discreet. They tell you what it is, and that's why I respect them. Because that's what I'm talking about. That's good shit. That's how people should be when they run into fucking resellers and stuff. Be aggressive with them. Make them feel shitty for what they do. Get the fuck away from her stuff.
These shoes here are what you call PF Flyers, made famous by the 1993 movie The Sandlot. And by the way, if you were a kid around that time and you didn't get to watch this movie, you were raised wrong.
PF Flyers.
Well, hop over to eBay to see what they're selling for.
Riveting content here. Hey guys, let's watch this guy walk around and look at his phone all day.
Honestly, the prices are kind of all over the place, but they're definitely good enough.
Dude, if he left off the sour cream, I'd fucking, bro, I'd run him over in an F-150, dude. Actually did have some soft taco supremes for lunch today. It was great.
Buy as long as the price is right.
How much are the black shoes here? Okay. I think I'm gonna get the shoes here. This pair here.
I don't have a bag. I'm sorry.
There you go. Thank you very much.
Notice how he was like covering up all his private information, like his license and stuff, but like had no problem showing you how much money he had. And out here trying to fucking squirm people out of their shit for profit. It's fucking sad. I'm done with this dude. Fuck you. Flipman, if you ever watch this clip, don't ever come back to my channel. Because I don't want to ever fucking hear about you ever again. Sad fucking person, bro. Go hang out with Phoenix Resale. What's this? Okay, this is a minute and a half long. What is this? Retro Rewinder? I've dealt with this guy before. This guy sucks ass too.
Wouldn't happen to have any old toys or video games today, would you?
I have Skylander stuff. Tons of that.
If you had the Wii or games with the Wii, I'd be interested in those.
I gave all that shit like to Goodwill.
Okay.
Is this what you're looking
Yeah. So that would be the console.
for? Here's manuals. No, the $50 games I bought you. 50, 50, 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it, Mom.
Do you know if the Wii Sports game is in the console?
Why are you bitching about how much it costs when you bought it brand new, but then like totally gonna bring it out here for this dude to buy for 14 cents?
Not know.
Oh, there's a couple there.
Yeah, you were raised wrong, says the piece of shit reseller. He did say that, didn't he? What's up, Gore? Angry Muffin, what did you say? You're a reseller too. This guy trying to sound like Pawn Stars giving us a history lesson on the shit he buys. Yeah, a little bit. He was trying to do that, wasn't he?
I didn't see these there.
Oh, you know, Wii Sports, $25. Yo, I'm going to stream some Wii Sports soon. And some Wii Sports Resort. I'm trying to fucking fight some shit with the sword. That's a good-ass game, dude. If they added boxing and the sword fighting to, like, Switch Sports, then Wii Sports would be useless. You wouldn't even need it anymore.
What about, like, so I was at 50 before you brought this stuff up. What about 80 now?
Look how far this dude's gut hangs out. I know, like, I'm fat and stuff, and that's cool. I go to the gym. Hell, I went to the gym today. I did 27 of my 30-minute exercise goal. If you want to see that, there it is. I work out, motherfuckers. But that dude's gut is hanging out like fucking Jay and Silent Bob in front of the Quickie Mart.
Compromise around 90? Call it good?
Can we do 85? Meet right in the middle?
Oh, what the fuck, dude? Would she say 90 and you're trying to chop her down to 85? You didn't want that Wii Sports balance board back there? Or Wii Fit, I'm sorry?
85, 90, where you at?
I don't care. 85, sure.
Alright, 85.
Sounds like you already made me feel bad about it. Just fucking get the money.
Thank you.
Thank
Let me,
Appreciate you doing that.
You're saying Retro Rewinder is the slimiest, most piece of shit reseller you've ever seen? We might need to watch another one of his videos then.
Glad it went to someone.
So this deal ended up being way...
That's what that guy looks like? Alright. I don't know, man. Yo, so you know how like they always say, I'm in a basement? That looks like a basement. They always say, have fun living in your mom's basement, criticizing resellers. At least they're out there doing something. That's what they say to me. He's in a basement. Oh. That burp is more attractive than that man. Look at that guy. Yeah, I'd be fucking lowballing people and reselling shit for money too if I looked like that. Wearing a Mario shirt, thinks he's cool. How cool can you really be, honestly, when you got bubble wrap wrapped around your ceiling?
Better than what I initially thought it would be.
It looks like a bomb shelter. Dude probably negotiates every time he takes a dump. He's like, I'll give you 2 pieces of my shit, but not all of it.
13 Skylanders that were worth selling online, and I've already sold 12 of them for $185
Look at that shit, dude. $185
before fees.
$185 on Skylanders. You scammed that lady, then haggled her over $5. What a loser. I didn't scam anyone. I was upfront about my intent to sell the items to make profit. Imagine negotiating for $5 more off, knowing you're easily making more than that. Trash. What a piece of shit. Oh, man, that's so great. I don't even need to, like, roast these people. Like, there's so many good roasts in the comments these days. I would hope I would make more than $5. Keep crying, though. What are you talking about, dude? Dude's so fucking stupid. He didn't even read the comment properly. Negotiating for $5 more off, knowing you're easily making more than that. He says, I would hope I would make more than $5. Keep crying. That's stupid, dude. What a piece, man. What a piece. This video has 78,000 views, though? What the fuck? Oh, because it's a short. Short views don't count. I don't know if you guys know that or not. Short views don't count. I'll tell you why short views don't count. I'll show you right now. I'm going to go over here. I've done one short. Oh, the Picket Preacher's live. He's overcharging people for shit on Whatnot. Fucking dickhead. And then he somehow, like, co-streams it to YouTube, thinking that's cool. I watched his Whatnot stream the other week, and he sold a game. Someone bought a game for $59 that's only worth, like, $30. So, yeah. Whatnot is a fucking scam, dude. Don't ever buy anything from somebody on Whatnot. Alright, shorts. Look, I did one short. 11,400 views. You want to see how much money this thing has made me? 33 cents. That's why shorts views don't count. It's a fucking waste of time.
And this is all the Skylanders that we still have to put in our booth, and we normally do 50 cents or $1 a piece on these. So this garage sale ended up being a huge win.
For the past few days,
Wait, why the fuck are... Wait. Oh, is Keith in my lineup? Word. So I guess we're gonna watch... Oh, this is his new video. Yeah. Let me tell you some more stuff about old Keith here. You guys know in the Kreisky video I just did about the dad that I was highly critical of. The dad, everybody said, hey, take it easy on the dad, man. No, I'm not going to take it easy on that dad. He fucking left his son's birthday party to drive an hour to trade a bunch of games for a fucking OLED Switch that was used with no games, and then drove an hour back, so he missed 2 hours of his son's birthday party to get him this Switch. Dude, your son's birthday is every year. That means you have 364 days to make enough money to buy your son a gift. This guy waited until the day of the party to go and do a trade that might not even went through to begin with. So no, I am not going to take it easy on a dad like that. That dad is a fucking loser. That's not how you be a dad. Anyways, Keith got on my ass about it. So let's get on his ass.
I've been surviving only on what I can make from flipping one Wii Sports game, and somehow I've made it to hotel status. But something still...
All right, so this whole video is misleading. Basically, he made it into a game. He didn't actually flip games to purchase a hotel or rent a car. It was just like he has to sell like $100 worth of stuff, and then he unlocks a rental car. Or he has to sell $200 worth of stuff to unlock spending the night in the hotel as opposed to sleeping in a car, which I doubt he didn't do at all, because why would you actually follow through with a punishment on a video? But yeah, this is a little thing he's been doing for like a few days. Or I guess it's been a couple of weeks. Yeah, I've been keeping up with it and stuff. And you know, in general, I do like Keith, but he's very combative with me. Anytime that I try to call out some bullshit that I see, he tries to flip it on me in my own Discord. Instead of talking to me in private about it, he tries to belittle and condescendingly explain shit to me in front of my fan base. And I don't think that's fucking cool, bud. And I actually called you out about it the other day. I don't think you saw the posts, but I did tag you. So you either saw it, read it, and ignored it. I don't know why the mouse cursor is randomly on his crotch. That was an accident. But yeah, I think that anybody that had a problem with that dad in that video being criticized the way that I criticized him, they probably felt guilty about being, you know, the dad that they are. A little bit. Because why would you care? That dude, we didn't even know that guy's name in that video. Does he give free blowjays? Anyways, let's watch a few minutes of
I'm like
this.
a few bad deals short of sleeping in a GameStop parking lot.
First of all, Keith, we all know that you sleep with a CPAP machine because you have sleep apnea. So if you did have to sleep in a car, how would you have done that?
So, where are we at currently? Our budget is currently at, I believe, $64.
Nope.
I do have it in my notes, so I will put the correct amount up if I'm incorrect. And I need a hotel for another night, but I do still have games to sell. We're in the green today, guys. I woke up late, so I haven't eaten breakfast, which means I don't have to spend money on food.
Pretending to risk homelessness like this, as Click is up there for most disgusting things I think of. Not at all surprising for religious creeps. That's kind of a good point. It should be like, if I sell 5 copies of Wii Sports, I'll go buy a bunch of food for homeless people. That should be the fucking video.
By the way, Tyler, my retro life, his wife sent me $10.
Speaking of my retro life, and fucking dads. Okay, have you guys heard about this My Retro Life guy? Hold up, let me pull this up. This is gonna take me on a fucking situation. It's gonna take me on a roller coaster here. This guy has 157,000 subscribers. He's friends with Keith in real life. They know each other. This guy is not a reseller. He just does like retro nostalgic types of videos. What's up, Y2K Collector? This dude's dad died over 15 years ago, right? My dad died over 4 years ago. This guy makes a video talking about his dad like every few days, it seems like. Like, it's not even his retro life anymore. It's what my dad thought. Look, Dad hated this game. Dad hated RPGs, even the classics. Here we go. This would have angered Dad. Dude, you fucking speaking for somebody that's been dead over a decade, dude. What are you talking about? Dude's getting fuck tons of views, making money off of his dad's memory. I quit my job to go full-time on YouTube. How's that working out for you, bud? Hold on. Let's keep going here. Look, I'm not ripping on the guy because his dad's dead, okay? My dad's dead too. That sucks. But I don't make videos all the time about my dad and what my dad liked and shit like that on my own channel. Dad bought it day one. Bought the Sega Saturn day one. Hold on, let's go. Dad almost killed Michael Jackson. Dad hated this. He has another thumbnail that we make fun of. Oh, yeah, this one right here. We make fun of this one in my Discord all the time. He said, I was denied this game. You were deprived a game. Dude spends so much time talking about all this cool shit that him and his dad got. And then the one game he couldn't get, he made a video about it. A 16-minute video. I was denied this game. Dad didn't trust my friends. I'm sure there were a lot of thoughts that your dad had, buddy. People with individuality seem to do that. Dad returned this game. A Link to the Past was a struggle for Dad. Is this Dad's retro life or is this my retro life? Yeah, Gore. Gore's right on the money. My dad hated Heckin Steve. My dad would have hated Heckin Steve. Top 10 video games Dad hated. Look, apparently I tried to watch that one. I got like a minute in. I'm like, you know what? I don't give a shit. But yeah, dude's just popping videos out about his fucking dad and making like thousands of dollars off of his dad. I just think that's really distasteful. And I didn't even like publicly bring it up. I just mentioned it in my Discord. And guess who came? Guess who came to fucking defend it? Mr. Keith, the pickin' preacher over here. Supposed to be my friend, dude. Feels like you got a problem with every goddamn thought I have. Get off my screen, bro. Alright, what do we got here? Phoenix Resale again. Started a video game store from scratch. Here's another fucking thing about this dickhead, right? Most popular video ever. Never open a game store. He used to shit talk these game stores, bro. Look at the most recent video. I started a video game store from scratch, which is a fucking lie, because you didn't. And number two, how this regular guy built a video game store empire. So now the narrative works in his favor to change it up. It'd be like, yo, opening a game store? Fucking sweet, man. It's fucking sweet, bro. It's dumb shit. I don't think I've seen this video yet. Maybe I have. I don't remember. Let's see.
Let's start from
any video game I like that is a guilty pleasure or not a typically liked game. There's a game for the PS1 called Overblood. It was such a janky piece of crap. But we used to love playing that. Me and my best friend, we used to play that game all the time. I need to get a hold of that game too.
In the beginning.
It's made from EA Sports, but it's like a story game.
For the last 6 years,
What's up, Gabe?
I've made a living flipping video games online. What started as just me in a spare room eventually grew into a full-time team, a website, and a basement.
Look, he was in a basement You know, for all these resellers to say I live in a basement, they sure do have a lot of their people operating in basements. I don't know. Maybe it's been a compliment this whole time. But honestly, I wish I did live in a basement because it's hot as fuck, and basements are always cold. That would be awesome.
Packed wall to wall with inventory. But now I'm doing something I swore I'd never do. Because
go look at the Google reviews of his store. His store is not open yet, is it? Hold up. Is he already on Google? It's in Lexington, right? Yeah, I don't think he has reviews on Google yet, buddy.
I just signed the lease on this rundown building that I'm going
His
to
store
build
is just a front for ass
Lexington's
creams.
Best video game store. In this brand new series, I'll be buying inventory to stock the shelves, showing you guys our progress, and building something bigger than I ever thought possible, folks. This is the Game Store Gambit.
Oh yeah, that's right. He did put a fucking stupid name on it. Why is everything always going to be a thing? Why can't you just make videos and that be it? Why you gotta make it the Game Store Gambit? That's so cheesy and stupid. Just like your fucking video game store is gonna be. No one's gonna want to shop there.
Now folks, as you guys can see, we haven't even started demolition on this space yet. We still need to knock out this wall and take out those couple rooms back there to make more room for this store, but that doesn't mean there's no work to be done. Oh no.
Quick cocks.
In the next few months, I have to buy enough video games to stock an entire store. So today, I'm going on a road trip north to the Midwest to try to spot some underpriced video games.
You gotta buy inventory? I thought you had inventory, buddy. So are you telling me that all the games you have listed on Amazon and shit, like that's all separate? Huh. Yeah, he'll sell it all off when he's done. I mean, that's kind of the point though with the game store.
To stock our future chef. My first stop of the road trip was a store called Vacuums and Video Games. I've done a good bit of business here before, but when I went there this time, I was just struck by how much inventory was in
Going
those
to Gary,
cases.
Indiana?
I started in my mind trying to calculate how much it must have cost to stock those things, but before I could get too far, the owner, Joff.
So he's like, I need to stock my video game store. I'm going to go to a video game store to do that. That seems stupid.
Told me that he's got a storage unit a little bit off-site with a bunch of cheaper inventory.
15 grand? What? $1,000 for Zelda? Is that really how much that shit goes for? Wait a minute. No, that's $10,000. What? Am I reading that right? $9,999. Yeah, that should be a fucking $1,000. Yo, shout out James with the 20 gifted, man. Appreciate that. Hold up. Majora's Mask. Not for resale. Okay, loose, it should be $8,500. $8,563, which is still way too much. And then Clay Fighter, is that a new copy? Has to be new. New is supposed to be like 16,000. So selling it for 15,000 seems right, but fuck that, dude.
That he thought I might be interested in.
All right, well, folks, it is
Play Fighter's like
pouring down
5,000
rain on us out here.
I think the big question of this deal is actually not going to be whether or not the price is right. I think it is going to be. It's more going to be, is this stuff all shovelware or is it stuff that we can actually use? All right. Wow. Yeah, I did not realize just how much. So this is all stuff that came in through the store somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know how many would fit in my Prius, but I'll shoot you some prices and see.
I guess they
see
couldn't
if there are
afford a
any bins
combo.
that would work for me. So just taking a look here. Got some Atari.
You're not going to buy any of that, Caleb. You don't even know what the fuck that is. You might act like you know what that is, but you don't.
Stuff. Some looks like random.
He probably like opened that box. He said, "Ooh, what system is this for?" And the guy told him. And then he turned the camera on and was like, "We got some Atari stuff." There was actually a job listing put out that someone shared in my Discord. He said, "I'm looking for a manager to run my game store and teach me how to run a game store." What? You want to hire somebody that's going to teach you how to do their job?
And looks like more than enough Rayquaza V cards here. As I go through this stuff, I am kind of realizing that part of the challenge of trying to buy for a future game store is I don't actually know necessarily what would sell well in one or what our local market demands are going to be. The good news is...
Which is exactly why the fuck you should not do this, Caleb. Why do you have to stick your hand in every cookie jar? Why can't you just be happy with your overpriced Amazon bullshit?
There's a lot of this stuff that is at least not like super low dollar shovelware. We could theoretically move like on Amazon or on Encore. So I'm just kind of trying to find the stuff that is maybe not entire. Okay, it looks like this is a lot of like empty kind of collector's edition boxes here. If I can find a box that some of the stuff at least could move on Amazon.
Shout out No Stick with the member for 6 months.
Potential, I think that would be the most ideal. This one may have a little bit of okay, Forza's interesting. Driver is not too bad.
Just missed a Tyler rent. What are you talking about, Tyler rent? Oh, that's the My Retro Life guy, yeah. Can't explain how much I hate this fucker. If you can't run a store, just don't. Exactly, dude. Steve versus Phoenix at WrestleMania 42. Yeah, I want him in an Inferno match. You're surprised he hasn't tried reselling Pokemon cards? His store is going to carry Pokemon. Because Rick started doing that, and this is all just copying Rick. I guess he just didn't want to do another mission switch.
Decent number of Call of Duties, attack game. I am seeing a little bit.
Plus, like, think about it this way. The only reason that he's opening this game store, like I said before, he needed space to expand his Amazon store. He was probably forced to have a retail storefront to rent the space. So that's why he's doing this. Because I'm telling you, he spent forever making videos talking about how it was a bad idea to run a game store. So now he has to run a game store to get the space for his online business. So now he's forced into it. All it's going to be is content farming for him. Just the same way that Retro Rick does it. He'll have a convention soon. He'll start running a convention out of Kentucky. They all are going down the same path.
This bin, so if there's any bin in here that we could come to a deal on, I would guess this would be it. All right, I found a solid bin over there.
Will you do his next video where he antagonized another game store in his own state? Which video is it? Appreciate that Super 5, man. Probably will have cabinets and rent the cabinets to resellers in the area. Oh, yeah, make it kind of like an antique shop kind of thing. Dick Gambit. Talks to his audience like they're first graders. Yeah, he always talks like he's teaching you something. But he doesn't want to teach you how to do what he does. He just wants to teach you just enough to where he can exploit you.
Of stuff that I
Him not pooping for a month will be called mission
what you were
shit.
thinking on price on this? $50 sound fair?
55 with the goat. Take the good goats.
All right. That
Double Mint Games. Don't you have a video game store? Hold up. I hear people talk about you all the time. What is Double Mint Games? Oh, RJC, Easy Gamers.
It sounds fair to me. Appreciate it. I actually ended up buying one more. Well, folks, overall, I'm feeling pretty decent
this
about
is newest
that
video
deal.
on quick flips.
$10 on 2 totes
right,
worth of games.
we'll do it.
And a couple of totes themselves. I have found in general that not just game store owners, but any video game business.
All right, what did he get to sell? Gran Turismo 3, okay. NBA 2K5, 2K13, NBA Live. He must have got this shit for like nothing. He's gonna have these are gonna be like $5-10 games in his store.
owners tend to be much happier to part with inventory that they haven't processed at all yet. So this deal was a great example of that. Everything that I bought today will take a...
Who are you teaching that to, Caleb? We're not opening video game stores. We're not fucking morons. Here's how I made 1.5 mil on Amazon. Appreciate that. Super 2. Booney. The man.
Decent amount of prep. A lot of it
You paid 50 for that?
Recased or resurfaced, but in each of those bins that I bought, I spotted enough games that we can at least sell on Amazon to make the money back, and everything else.
I thought you were buying them for the store, you fucking idiot. Why are you still trying to sell them on Amazon?
I'm gonna let Shina, our head of inbound inventory, go through to see whether there's things that we can put in a physical store, even if it's just for like a $5 shelf, just to keep the shelves stocked and filled with stuff. Although obviously most of the stuff that we sell, I don't want to just be that low dollar filler kind of items. So overall, I'm pretty optimistic about that last deal, but what I'm even more excited about is this chain right behind me.
I'm not robbing you, bro. It's inventory. It's not personal. It's inventory.
Here, this store is the entire reason that I decided to go north for this game hunting trip today. Disc Replay / Mega Replay in this case is the single best chain in the world for stacking video game discounts. I say that because their pricing is a little bit unpredictable. Some games are a little higher than you'd expect, some games are lower than you would expect, and when you stack a bunch of the lower than you would expect priced games, they
got a
also
tumbleweed fits you're ready to trade in. Buy 5, get the 6 free. That's not too bad.
You buy 5, get 1 free, so you can stack discounts really quick, and I've had a lot of luck here in the past, so let's go see what we can find in here.
You might be onto something, Chris.
Our first target is acquired here.
What's up, Rudak?
2K14 for $10 a piece. Check this out, 24 they're going for after fees on Amazon. That's insane. And here we've got 1, 2, 3, at least 3 of them. We maybe
guy goes into a game store not thinking about how much fun he's gonna have playing video games, but how much money he can make. What does he spend this money on? Like you ever think about that? Like, he doesn't buy anything, like, other than just inventory. Like, he's had the same car for years. He doesn't buy any new clothes. It's always the same fucking 8 to 10 dorky outfits. The fuck is he buying with his money? That he's going to come in here and buy, like, multiple copies of 2K14 to flip to make $14 a piece on. Stupid shit, dude.
Able to spot a couple more. Oh, there's one. 4. I still have not figured out why these are going for so much on there, but we will take it either way. No.
It's because you're gay. They go for that much because you're fucking gay. That's why.
One thing that you guys are kind of watching me realize in real time here is that the kind of sourcing
No, I'm not
used
going to Siege.
doing for Amazon.
I'm not going to Siege because, like, I got all that store credit at the local shop, so there's no point in, like, going and paying money for games. Also, it's like an hour and a half drive there and an hour and a half drive back. Just to fucking be in a room with Phoenix Resale, Chase, Retro Rick, 17 other resellers. It's like the word, like, I'd rather go to a funeral than go to Siege, to be honest with you.
Exactly like these NBA 2K14s here, like, these aren't the kind of thing that would do well in a physical store, so I'm having to kind of rewire my mind.
Really? Because you're buying all of them at this store, so it's going to do really well in that store.
Actively to look for the kind of inventory that likely would perform in store, but I'm also realizing at this point I have
And what you're doing is you're taking it out of a store, so now nobody can find it there. They have to go buy it on Amazon for $25 goddamn dollars. With that shit-ass green fucking grin. You suck, dude. Wearing a hat. What is that, Kentucky on his hat?
To go on. Like on Amazon, I've got 6 years worth of sales history that I'm kind of leaning on to figure out what these games are actually worth. But
dude, if you actually had 6 years worth of sales data that you could pull from, you wouldn't fucking need help. You suck, dude. You suck ass. Your store's gonna suck ass. You're gonna fucking fail. Just like your app that has never been an app. That you apparently spent $100,000 to develop. Never became an app.
Sold anything
in a physical game store. So I don't actually know, like, in the context of a local market, which of these games here are even
got it, Gabe.
underpriced.
Appreciate the super.
Here's a great example. This game here would be at least a $5 profit on Amazon, and honestly, I think it'd be a little bit more. But is this exact game the kind of thing that you would...
Flipping Dutchman asks, what do you think is an honest margin for a reseller that would buy at a shop? Don't buy at shops. Shops are for customers, not resellers. Get out of the store.
For sure want to have in stock in store, and if I got, what would the discount be, like 15% off of this low-ish price on this game, would that equate to a 15% profit in store?
I hope they make another Rock Band game, dude, because that Fortnite shit is lame. Is lame as hell, dude. Quick Flips is also his OnlyFans page. Dude, ain't nobody paying for that. Ain't nobody paying for that. They'd rather see me on OnlyFans than that.
Or would it sell slower than the average game? I don't know. But folks, here's the crazy thing. The more game store owners I talk to, the more I realize that there are all kinds of inventory that would never do
Quick
well
Flips
for me on
around to get
Amazon,
his
but
cheeks
actually sell
clapped.
Amazing in stores. And
Thank you,
case
Booty,
in
for that
point here,
5
folks,
Superman.
Pokemon plush. Every store owner I know says that these bad boys fly off the shelves at really good margins. But if I tried to sell one of these bad boys on Amazon, Mr. Bezos would just give me a...
Tell you what, buddy. Tell me the name of that Pokemon that's in your hand. Alright, you're not allowed to sell it in your store unless you know the name of it.
very funny look and a swift kick to the pants. But folks, I think we may have finally found our first in-store flippable game. This Bushido Blade 2 here, complete for 25 bucks, a really solid price even before the buy 5 get 1 discount. According to Quick Flips, this thing price charts complete for $37. After the discount, I'll end up paying like...
Oh boy, you're gonna make 12 bucks in 9 years when somebody is desperate and needs that on Amazon. That's not how you spell it, Surfboard, but I'll give you a B for effort, man.
22 bucks for this guy, so I honestly feel really good about that. Now, since our announcement video a couple weeks ago, I've had a lot of really kind people reaching out on email or DM saying, how can I be involved in this new game store even before opening, which I really appreciate. And by far the biggest thing is if you have inventory like this for your own video game resale business, or you even have a small collection, we would absolutely love to buy it from you. There's a large chance that anything that you sell to us through...
They want Bushido Blade 2? Well, they said, hey, if they're looking for it, they've told me face to face. Resellers are good because when you can't find that game, you can always buy it from a reseller. Well, Phoenix Resale will gladly sell it to you on Amazon. You know what? Because he showed the complete price for price charting, right? $36.99 on that game that he paid $24.99 for. Let's see how much it goes for on Amazon. Bushido Blade 2. This is probably the exact same copy. No, this is from Gord's Games 2. Hold on, let me see if I can find the Alliance refurbs real quick. I don't know, he might not have it on here yet. Either way, though, Gord's Games 2 is selling that bitch for $80. Do I want to buy NBA 2K14? I already have it.
Our website, myquickflips.com. In the next couple months, we'll end up...
Yo, potato resale. Resellers are worse than rapists? I wouldn't say that, buddy. I would not say that. But that's fucking hardcore to say, and you made me laugh by how fucking shocking that is to hear. So thanks for the laugh.
We're sort of in the process of figuring out how to sort it all out.
It is good. It's a great basketball game.
Section right now, hoping that lightning strikes twice. So far, haven't had a whole lot of luck, but you can kind of see what I mean about this franchise. They've got the perfect mix of solid prices and a solid amount of stuff to look at.
Dude, we're only 8 minutes into this video. Let's go to the other one. It's called Quick Flips, right? All right. Video game bulk deal for our new store. Wait, is this... Wait, he did another video with these guys? Oh, here we go. About to watch... What is this, a Post Malone music video? Filming him getting out of the car.
Folks, I am on a mission today to buy a ton of video games for our game store. And to do that, holy cow, I've come to Player One Games in Russell Springs, Kentucky, my favorite video game store in rural Kentucky.
Your favorite because they give you shit for free, basically.
You can see they've got cards, they've got games, and more than anything, they've got Southern hospitality, folks. So let's head in there, talk to Alan and Josh and see what we can rustle up.
What's up?
What's going on, Alan? And Josh too, good to see you guys.
New guy.
Yeah, I've got a full-on videographer today. Hey, good to see you
They're
again.
like, oh God, he came in with a camera. We already know we're about to get ripped off.
And Josh and Alan, I'd love to know, I see that you guys have already rearranged stuff since I was in here like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
What are some of the big changes you've made?
Well, we have gotten a new big showcase back here in the back.
The case looks amazing. This is one of the big things that I was happy to come here and ask you guys about, because I just wanted to get your opinion, your wisdom, your advice on actually opening up a store.
Yeah, they're really nice. Now, as you've probably already checked out, they're
How does he have a stadium set too? I just saw that. That shit's super rare. We had one of those in my local shop.
expensive.
But it went to a collector. It went to a collector, thank God.
Yeah, how much did this guy run you?
Oh, gosh, this was like,
yeah,
what,
keep in
Josh?
mind, he's their future competitor.
900 and something, I think.
Yeah.
Now, if you put them together yourself, they're a little bit cheaper. But I tell you what, sometimes I wonder if I really want to put them together myself.
And is this is just a little rack you put on top of this?
We just had those come in, so we just kind of set that on top to kind of light everything up. And I think it worked out really good.
Yeah, you can see everything super nice in here. So you got your Switch, your cartridge stuff. That's a beauty right there. Holy cow.
We just got that last week.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's actually a really nice setup. You know, I am fat, so like when I go to stores, I got a lot of back problems. So like when stores have games like down like by your shins, I don't give a fuck what the fuck is down there. I'm not gonna see it because I'm not getting down there to look at it. So it's good that they put all those games up high.
Wow, this section's looking excellent. You've got a little more room for expansion on the PS4 side too.
Yep. I'm kind of pulling a little bit off of you. If you remember, I messaged you about your organization.
Like if I was standing in there, shopping, right? I'd look at these games, these, maybe this row, but this one, I don't give a shit about that row. I'm not going that low, brother.
Oh, yeah.
And I love the way you had your totes and you had them organized.
Nice.
Because we got to figure some of this organization out. So what we've done to have a little extra room here, we have turned our next room.
Yeah, the side room over here.
Yeah, we've kind of turned it into our fresh games that come in.
Okay.
That way, if
Deacon from the church got removed from used to preach with him. Pick a preacher, man. You missed it. You were getting roasted hardcore earlier. You should go back and listen to that. You'll love it. Can't wait to discuss it later on in Discord with you.
Somebody's been here, say they've already been over there 2 or 3 weeks, and instead of going back through it, what we do is we bring out our new stuff that we get each week.
How tall am I? I'm 5'11".
New arrivals.
Yeah, new arrivals. The next week, this stuff goes over here. The new stuff comes here, and then they can come over here for about 2 to 3 weeks, and then we put it into the rest of the stuff.
So this is like the midterm arrivals. Interesting. And everything here is less than 20.
Yeah.
Do y'all just keep the games in here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I really like the idea of having.
Dude came here to just like learn how to run his store, and then probably trade in a bunch of shit to turn around and buy all their good shit to then turn around and sell in his own store. And they're totally cool with it.
Having a new arrivals shelf or section, because we want to have.
Yeah. Look at the pain in Red Shirt's eyes. He already knows.
New stuff going out like maybe every day if we can.
Yeah.
So having a place that like the regulars could go.
Yeah.
And say, okay, this is what I haven't seen yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a cool idea.
People are loving it. They like it because, you know, when they come in here, we've got some people come in, 3 times a week sometimes.
Wow. People come in twice a day.
Yeah, some just to hang out. But
we should fight or fuck? What are you talking about, James? You pick. Right now, James. You tell me. Are we fucking or are we fighting? You tell me right now. Your wish is my command.
You know, with that, they know, okay, I've already been there. What do you guys got in new? So they know to come right here because they're looking for something new than what's over there.
And then is this new over here?
We moved that from over there.
Okay.
So we got our console areas here, which is working out better.
You've got a really solid stock of consoles.
Yeah, and we've got a lot to still get to. Over here, of course, is our cards and comics and all of this. And this, if you want to know about cards, Sterling is our card guru. That's literally what I have put on his tag.
Nice.
Treats the other store owners like dirt.
Upon Sterling.
Yeah, I got it segregated. They got the cards and stuff in the back, like in a separate area. Steve wants a private message. Dude, how the fuck are you still showing up right now, bro? Stop making accounts, bro. Albo Army. Dude, nobody wants you anywhere. Leave. Stay the fuck away, man. You burned your bridges. Now you have to sleep under them. Okay? But it ain't gonna be here on the Heckin Steve channel. So stop tagging me in your stupid videos and stop showing up at my fucking videos. Because I've done hidden 10, at least 10 of your fucking channels. It's always Albo Army or Arbo's Almy. Like, dude, give up. Go fucking do something else. Get off of YouTube, bro. Nobody wants you here. You harass me, Mort, Picket Preacher, Gamer Aimer, and that's just who you've harassed in the past, like, 6 months. You've been harassing people. This guy has been on YouTube. Fucking, he looks like Casey Jones if he was homeless. This dude fucking blows. Albo's Army. He has so many enemies because all he does is just run his mouth, and he's not funny. Just talks shit. Like literal, actual shit. No funniness to it at all. Bro has video games about it. Yeah, someone designed an NES game about this Albo dude. See, even Arbo's Almy. Y2K knows who that is, dude. Because he just harasses everybody on YouTube. Like he's like an actual bully. You know what I'm saying? Leave us alone, please. I'm begging you, man. Go fuck off. I'm tired of hiding your channels. You are like worse than an ex-girlfriend that stalks the shit out of somebody. God dang.
For all of our cards and everything. And we just got one more guy in here that knows a lot about cards. Sterling's impressed me with his knowledge of everything.
Do you mind if I ask, what percentage of market do you pay on like $20+ singles?
We pretty much do what, Sterling? We go anywhere from 40 to 60?
Depending on what it is, no. It depends on the single. If something's really up there, we can pay upwards of up to 80%.
Wow.
Price of the card. It just depends on the popularity, you know, how much.
Sure.
You know, depending on the set as well, you know, just how much.
Dude, if you've never heard of Albo, go watch his videos. He's just a complete fucking loser. This guy is homeless as far as I know. Lives like under a bridge somewhere in Miami, Florida. He has a family that he abandoned to do drugs. I think he's been arrested for jerking off in public. And he'll make a video talking about somebody for like 4 minutes. And he'll tag me in it because in the last like 30 seconds he called me fat. For no, like randomly. Just brought me up. Or like something. He'll tag people all the time relentlessly. The dude is the worst person I've ever had to fucking deal with on the internet.
How much popular?
And honestly, me giving him all the attention that he just got in the last 5 minutes, he's probably jerking off right now. He's like, oh my God, I finally got to him. He brought me up. He brought me up in front of people. Oh my God. I'm so happy. This dude, he made a video and he ripped on me for using a bidet. He says, Steve doesn't wipe his own ass. He uses a bidet. He gets paid to take care of his mom. Like, he says that shit like it's a burn. Like it hurts. Wow. What a fucking loser, bro.
One brings you in like their Charizard collection, they're likely to get a pretty solid
They're
percent
gonna
of
get
market.
a pretty solid. Yeah, we go 70-80% all day long on that.
Wow.
We actually just bought a Charizard, didn't we? For like 70%, something like that?
Yeah, base set.
Okay.
It's down there somewhere.
Well, I appreciate that a ton. You guys mind if I take a little spin around and see if
He
there's
does have
something
a lot of
that-
he does have a lot of
Yeah,
channels.
spin on. So folks,
because people will watch his videos and they'll report him and then they'll get removed. So he has to make a new one. But then it always has like his name in it or like 50 deep. Like that's his saying. He says 50 fucking deep, pull up, pull up. Dude's old. He's probably wearing pull-ups. You know what I'm saying? So we always know it's him. Because every single fucking time. Like, dude, all right, here's what I'm saying, okay? At the beginning, before this stream started tonight, he had already posted a comment at the top of the stream. And I went, hide user from channel. And then, a few minutes ago, he shows up, and I see his text. He's already made another account so that he can be seen. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? Take a hint.
The process that I'm going through right now, Josh and Alan actually changed up their strategy with their glass case here recently, which I'm curious to ask you guys about. I'm going through, looking up what we could theoretically get on Amazon for a lot of this stuff because we're buying both in-store and for our online operation right now because we definitely could use the cash to fund buying expensive displays.
Glad you like that Y2K.
Like this. So I'm buying pretty heavily for online. I'm just going through and...
I thought we were buying this to inventory the store. Why does he keep... Twice now he has talked about fucking buying shit to have in his store. Look, they're over there running their game store. And Caleb is literally within earshot like, ooh, this game goes for this much. I'm going to try to haggle them down on this one so I can make $14.
Writing an offer down for each one of these based on what I know that we can get and then putting it in a stack over here. And these gentlemen are helping me out seeing, okay, does this work for our margins, making the final yes or no pile. And we'll see how big by the end here we can actually get that yes pile to be. But you guys have a really solid selection of games in here from all
Dude, I've lost
consoles.
all interest in Phoenix Resale for the moment. I got to tell you about this Albo Army guy, okay? One time he had a live stream going, and this was like over a year ago. And he had like the link to where you could like click it and join his live stream. I went on there, and he was a super sweetie pie to me, super nice to me. And this dude's like walking around a trailer, which I guess he had a trailer back then. And the whole time he's just walking around with his phone like this while he's like live streaming. And he's spitting on the fucking floor. Just at random times. Spitting all over his trailer. Nasty ass motherfucker. And then you got something to say about me using a bidet to wipe my ass? To wash my ass? Go roast Albo Live. We requested Albo Live. I've hit his channel. I'm really letting bro get to me? No, it's just like, dude, he's been harassing me and everybody else for like years. This Albo lore is way better. Yo, hold up. I don't even know. What's this fucking channel called right now? Yeah, see, you got Albo America. That was one of them. Then you got Albo Army. Hold up. Yeah, here he is. Well, actually, hold up. This is... Oh, this is somebody else talking about him. But this is how his videos look. Like, he looks like Casey Jones if he was, like, fucking homeless. I've never seen this video. I have no idea how this is going to go. Let's see.
Albert Menendez is the...
Oh, okay, fuck that, dude. Okay, that was worse than anything. Yeah, here you go. Super Hobo Albo Tells. Look, somebody made a fucking game about him. Look at this. It's a video game. Okay, come on, dog. Why didn't you cut that out of your video?
So the intro music was loud, but this seems to be fine. Let me go to my mixer.
Bruh, get into the game.
I'm like, what fucking
classless bum.
buttons to you?
That wasn't his content, dude. That was somebody else pretending.
Checa mi mensaje que es...
This game looks like it sucks dick, to be honest with you. All right, let's go on here. This is his channel. Okay, so this is from a month ago. Look, see, he tags people. Look at that. PK in the universe, the Retro Bro, whoever these people are. I'm surprised I'm not tagged in one of these. I think he did tag me in one of these. I don't know, dude. Yeah, here you go. There it is. Stevie freaking C, 2 months ago. But yeah, this is how his videos are.
Hey, everybody. Fucking Queef. Queef played fucking Queefy games for 6 hours yesterday. 6 hours of fucking Queef. Fucking sniveling to his little fucking gay fucking nose. Queef!
Dude's like 50 years old. In the middle of like a yard or something. Just talking shit about someone named Queef. I don't know who this Queef person is, but...
2 cats down, 1 to fucking go. Queef, who filed a police report on a pizza pie. Fucking Queef. Dick pics for 15 fucking years. You told YQ not to cut it off. Queef. Queef. Playing this fucking game. 6 hours of this fucking game. 6 hours of fucking DJ Rudin talking about Caitlin Clark. 1,000-Year Jams being a fucking tard. Dave C picking his fucking nose. Sucking on Oberology's tits. You fuck.
Like, who are these people that he's even talking about, dude? Hold on. I got 38 seconds into this one. He tagged me in this one, right? Okay, so let's see what he had to say. Probably I'm fat, obese, something. I don't know.
Hey, everybody. State of the Queef. Queef. It's a switch to extravaganza on the Queefy channel. Queef! First of all, he is calling Billy Mitchell a fraud. A fake gamer. Good lord. Queef maintains that Billy Mitchell...
Oh, hold up. I'm gonna let this run. I gotta go get a beer. I'll be right back. I'm gonna need a buzz for this.
Hot sauce guru, owner of the infamous, in business since the 50s, Ricky's fucking Chicken Wings, gave me diarrhea. They're an institute about 5 miles away from where I stand. Billy Mitchell, the endless fucking legend, who mastered every single cabinet in that fucking shop when he was a fucking little squirt, and parlayed that into starting Twin Galaxies, created a fucking blockbuster movie that everyone knows about. Billy fucking Mitchell.
You see what I'm saying, though? Like, what is he even talking about? What is he talking about, bro? Why did he tag me in this?
Indeed, a fucking cheat. As if what he does, what he did, and what he is a fucking scam. Queef, who fucking showed a spreadsheet to fucking make up for the fact that he got lifted off his
Glad you like
fucking
an angry
ass by
muffin.
fucking Franklin Empire. Fucking fish lips exposed his whole entire queefy fucking ass. Dick pics. For 15 fucking years.
1216 Production says, I'm glad I went to a meeting this week. But yeah, this is the harassing dude that me and a bunch of other YouTubers that are around my level have been dealing with.
Queef called them fucking Photoshop. Queef filmed fucking little kids at fucking Marineland or fucking Wonderland. So Queef ignores the facts that Twin Galaxies, his former company that was basically fucking snatched away from him.
I'm just so glad that I don't live in Miami, Florida.
And fucking retaliation, he went into that courthouse prepared. He fucking handed fucking Twin Galaxies a fucking ass whipping in front of the judge, and they
Queef on the
fucking
Queefing channel
to save their fucking ass.
Yeah, I appreciate
and
that
Billy
super,
Mitchell
dude.
walked out of that courtroom with a fucking check and all its records reinstituted. Queef. Dave C, the booger collector.
LA is worse.
Still maintains that he doesn't even know what the case is about because he's a fucking bumpkin.
I get what you're saying, Chris. I get what you're saying,
dick
dog.
licker and his brother's single wide. Queef was called gay by 901 Ariel on his own fucking stream. He was called gay for being a little fucking queefy boy involved in Switch pre-order shit.
I know who Darius Truxton is based on him and like one other person that talks shit about that person. That's about all I know. From what I know, though, Darius Truxton does deserve some of the shit that he gets. I did not know that he proposed to a girl with amiibos, though. That's kind of weird. He's the queen of queef. It's a lot of fucking in a video. Hey, this is a classic Albo America. No, this is the Albo Army. Sorry.
And Queef just took it. Queef also took a fucking
who is Queef?
Photograph.
Who the fuck is who is Queef supposed to be? Who is this Queef person?
Queefy alt accounts of him, of a guy in fucking.
See, anybody that doesn't know any better, they're gonna think that he's talking about me. Queef gets DMs of TMNT 90s. And then he puts my name on it. They're going to think he's talking about me.
Turtles fucking sweats or fucking nighty shorts. Queef looked at that picture. Queef is fucking gay.
What is Queef? How's Queef?
Dong.
Billy Mitchell. Isn't Billy Mitchell
dog.
the name of a character in a movie or something?
Made a video about fucking the Wii U. The modern Wii U is a Switch. He equated the Switch 2 to the Wii U, calling the Switch 2 a fucking flop. It's not gonna fuck.
Oh yeah, he's already gonna make a video on me, regardless if I talk about him or not. We got kitties in the house.
Could sell anything, and fucking Nintendo has lost their way. That's PK on the fucking dong 1 month ago. What is he gonna say about what happened?
He hasn't
today?
even started
How
talking about me yet.
Fighting for fucking pre-orders. This thing's gonna sell through the goddamn roof. It's gonna break numbers.
Since he's talking about the Switch 2, I'm sure he's gonna bring up the fact that I have one and that I'm enjoying it.
Switch 2. Fucking what the fuck is PK the dong have to say about that? Oh, and also Queef claims that he saw Billy Mitchell do a perfect Pac-Man, yet he claims that his best friend must have.
How many
rigged the
views does he
machine or
even have on
something.
this?
Queef.
60 views? Who the fuck is Queef?
Property of the fucking Game Chasers. Pick me, Pat. Fucking. The fucking Heckin Steve. Shrek is Steve. It's
There
Big
we go.
Fatso. Let me explain
Big
a couple
Fatso.
things to fucking some people in this fucking reseller community. Heckin Steve has his
So he brought me up 4 minutes and 40 seconds in.
fucking boner for penis rear slot Caleb, who rubs Rogaine all over his fucking face. He got fucking served up by this penis rear slot because he fucking has a bigger brain than fucking Heckin Steve with cold sores all over his fucking face.
Bro, I had a cold sore once. Apparently he never gets cold sores, which I find hard to believe since he sleeps out in the fucking yard.
This walking heart attack. Stevie C.
Dude, my heart's better off than yours. You fucking smoke cigarettes and do all kinds of hardcore drugs. And you're in your mid-40s. I go to the fucking gym.
Is claiming that Caleb sauntering into a fucking store who's the stores he goes to are on their fucking ass. They're fucking desperate for sales because they don't know how to price any games properly. They're in a dead part of town. Whatever their fucking story is, they come to Caleb for fucking some reprieve. They want to fucking move some fucking product. What do they care? Stevie C, listen up. What do they fucking care if Caleb promotes whatever online bullshit that he's got going on? Anything that is being promoted by fucking YouTubers doesn't work. That's why they need that's why they need to pay Caleb $5,000 to fucking promote the product. You genuinely believe that Encore and fucking whatnot affects the sales in these stores? As if there's any correlation. As if Amazon sales have anything to do with fucking pawn shops and fucking CD traders. Dimwit.
Dude, you're stupid as fuck if you really think that. Amazon has proven to affect retail stores. You fucking dumbass. Of course, like, why would you know anything about anything other than heroin?
They're two different things. Stevie C, you don't leave your fucking townhouse. You got your fucking driver's license at the age of 34. You're a fucking...
You don't even have a car, bro. What are you talking about? And I could have got my license whenever I wanted to. I just chose to get it at 34. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing good shit in my life, and he's trying to make it out like it's a fucking bad thing. Like, what a fucking sad human being. Barely a human being.
Homebound douchebag who filled out a 1099 your fucking sick mom.
Dude. This guy. He's so good. I'm surprised he hasn't spit on the ground yet.
So, let me speak reality to you. People in fucking those communities go to those shops and purchase items, okay? They don't fucking go online. They don't have eggheads. They're not into GOG. They're not into fucking all this bullshit that you're into. Or PK and the Dong is into. They go to the fucking store, they buy the fucking games, and they put them into their device of choice. They buy CDs, they buy whatever the fuck they want. Because that's what they fucking do. They don't fucking go on Amazon, have shit shipped to their...
Yeah, he talks shit about me because I have, like, I'm paid by the state to take care of my mom 30 hours a day, or excuse me, 30 hours a week. Like, he makes that, he makes it out like it's a fucking horrible thing. PK and the Dong. Yeah, I don't know who that's supposed to be, dude. I don't know. But yeah, he's been making videos like this for, like, fucking, I don't even know, like over a year about me. But apparently he's been on YouTube for like a decade, because I've seen other videos where people talk about his relentless harassment of people. But yeah, even this fucking dude stood up for Phoenix Resale, which is crazy. People are just so stupid out here, and they think they know shit, but they don't know anything. And that's what's dangerous about these types of people.
Fucking rental properties. It doesn't work that way. There's two different markets, stupid ass. That's why fucking all this bullshit that you're...
There may be two different markets, but taking inventory from one to make another one better is hurtful. Stupid ass. Anyways, I know he's probably having it rough right now, because I bet in Miami it's like 90 degrees outside, so hopefully he's able to get in at the Salvation Army. And I don't normally make fun of homeless people, but this dude rips on me all the time, so he could suck the fucking snotty end of my fuck stick. Anyways, that's who Albo is. And yeah, trying to rid him from the fucking internet, at least the internet that I have to see. What else can we look at today, man? What's Chase been up to? Dude's almost got 300,000 subscribers now, yet his videos are only 84,000, 123,000, 93,000. Like, what? He's got to be buying views and subscribers and shit, dude.
I'm taking a gamble buying a collection worth over $50,000. We've bought...
There we go. It's the usual chase after the right stick.
Collections worth tens of thousands and even over $100,000 in the past, and they usually
Elbow
have
Lore was a good
thousands of
detour.
items. But this one is special. This collection is worth about $60,000, and there's less than 1,000 items, meaning nearly every single item is special. This includes some very unique modded consoles.
Albo could make for a decent lolcow, but the thing is he needs to have a home studio with a computer and a webcam. Like, he can't just be walking around on the street with a phone. Yeah, I've seen Chase do a podcast before. I've seen that.
They're all
it's
very
pretty
expensive,
fucking boring.
but the gamble is, are they so unique and niche? Are they actually near worthless? And I'm saying,
okay, so what's going on? Okay, 84,000 subs, or excuse me, 84,000 views, 115 comments, and look, they didn't even heart or reply to anybody. Oh, Gamers Manuel over here, awesome collection. Gamers Manuel, yeah, dude, they didn't even heart or reply to anybody's message, man. So you know why they wouldn't do that? Probably because they know all that shit, for the most part, is supposed to be bots. Except for, like, the occasional, you know, like, person that you see in there. I think Chase After the Right Price is the one that I don't like the most. They don't need people anymore. They're above that.
gamble, it kind of is a gamble, but it also feels right because he's driving all the way from Vegas to meet in Michigan. The first part of the collection is right here. The rest of it is upstairs. And I think we're just going to dig in. But Sky Guy, you have something for us?
Yes. For this collection, I gathered up all 275,000 of our subscribers and gave them a challenge.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're...
Hold on. How many did he say?
And I think we're just going to dig in. But Sky Guy, you have something for us?
Yes. For this collection, I gathered up all 275,000 of our subscribers.
275,000 subscribers. So you're telling me within 6 days, they've already grown 16,000 more subscribers? Or 17,000? Yeah, I don't buy that shit. Dude's definitely trying to fake it till he makes it. I'm sure he makes a lot of money off of his reselling business, but this YouTube shit is definitely inflated. Am I going to take selfies with Retro Rick at Siege? I'm not going to Siege. I changed my mind. I'm not going to Siege. I might meet him at the local shop, though, if he stops in. What's up, Hate Depot? Anyways, you know what, guys? I think I'm about done. I definitely do not want to watch a 50-minute Chase After the Right Price video. But yeah, I'll chill for a few minutes if you guys want to talk about some stuff. Hope everybody had a good 4th of July. And I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. Looks like we had about close to 200 people watching at one point. So some good exposure for Albo America. 50 fucking deep. Bro's built like a giant toddler. Albo ended the stream. There's not really, you know, anything better on the internet than Albo America saying queef 80 times in a 3-minute span. You'll go with me to Siege. Let's go. Yeah, the reason I don't want to go to Siege is because I have like so much store credit at the local shop. It wouldn't make sense to drive like 2 hours to go and spend money at a convention. Love that I grabbed Blasto for the PS1. I was excited about it. I can't wait to relive the janky controls of that game. Need more roastings live? Yeah, I mean we can get up on it a little more often. It's been a minute, but the thing is like I gotta find some good videos to roast because most of the time shit's fucking boring and annoying and it sucks. Sucks for me. I'm sure it's great for you guys. Blasto was a childhood game. It's fun, man. It's fun, but it's really frustrating and janky. Appreciate that, Purple Yeti. See what Easy Gamer says in our video about who really killed collecting. It's probably Phoenix Resale, right? Nah. It's all these YouTubers, all these game collecting YouTubers, all the reseller YouTubers. It's all like contributing. I'm gonna go some DK Oldie videos trying to bang Lexi. What? What are you talking about, JFK? The original Scumbag Reseller Game Chasers. Yeah, but it was cool whenever it was like one channel that did it. Pick and edit you so it doesn't say what you really think. You hate Chase the most because he lives in Michigan, buys up all the good shit at your local stores and resells it at ridiculous prices. Yeah, dude. That just sucks, man. Did this wallpaper come with free anal beads? I don't know, but I've had this wallpaper for like fucking 6 years now. Who's worse, video game resellers or Pokemon resellers? They're pretty much the same. Because most of them will buy games and Pokemon cards. Maybe GameCube prices will drop because of Switch 2 emulation. That would be sweet. I was actually playing some Mario Strikers yesterday. You know, Modern Vintage Gamer put that video out about it like not running that good. And you know what? We played it. It was fucking fine. It was fucking totally fine. How's the Genesis games I picked up? Dude, I haven't had time to play any of those yet, unfortunately. I want to do them on a stream, though. Plug the Retron in. The thing is, like, there's so many games that I want to stream. But yeah, I need to do a Genesis stream. For sure. So I will. I might even just hook up the Genesis Mini or the Genesis Mini 2. Yeah, that Strikers game was fun. We had a blast playing it. Appreciate it, Tiffy. Appreciate you saying the wallpaper's fire. That's why I've had it for so long, because I like that wallpaper. James is just a hater, even though he plays Pokemon. He plays it because his kid makes him. Yeah, speaking of Mario Strikers on Switch, I was at GameStop today because they're doing that buy two get one right now, and I was gonna try to get that Mario Strikers game, but they didn't have it. Fuzz, get down, go, go. They don't even restock the Pokemon machines, dude. We don't even have Pokemon machines where I'm at. So you lucky to even have a Pokemon machine. But yeah, I was originally going to stream last night, but I figured everybody would probably be too busy, and I had a long day, so I didn't feel like it. So yeah, that's why I did the 5th of July. But it was nice to have a 3-day weekend, man. I got a whole day tomorrow to just chill. I'll be going to the gym. So I better not drink too many more of these beers because I don't want to feel like shit. What's up, Davion? You went to GameStop for the 2-for-1? Dude, man, there was only like one guy working today on a Saturday. I don't know why they do that. But, god dang, dude. I had 12 games that I wanted to buy. He couldn't find 5 of them. So I put one back and I just bought 6. But like it was like mostly retro stuff, dude. Like I was going to get Trauma Center for the Wii and Legends of WrestleMania for the 360, Ratchet and Clank Going Commando, and Up Your Arsenal. He had all the cases and manuals, dude, but couldn't find the games. So I said, fuck, man. So yeah, I wasn't able to get those. But that was going to be awesome. Your Target stopped selling Pokemon cards because of scalpers. That's why I gave up on Pokemon cards, man. It's too much bullshit, man. If I can't go in the store and just grab it off the shelf and buy it, I don't fucking want it. But you see, you know, I got a lot of the ETBs back here. I'm still going to try to buy all the ETBs because I like those. But, like, I'm not going to, like, master set collect or anything like that. Take it less seriously. But in total, in store credit, I ended up getting, like, around $3,500 total store credit. Because, like, I did 2 different trades. And one I did on camera for a video, and then the other one I did, like, the following weekend. But I didn't make a video about it. But, yeah. Total, I got, like, I think $3,500 for my cards. And I'm going to do a pickups video soon, because I've got a shit ton of shit to show you guys that I picked up. But alright, guys, I'm going to roll out of here, man. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and I will catch you next time.